Okay, listen up, people. We're going to learn about using a Raspberry Pi for our Python class. This is what it looks like here. 4B, 2 gigabytes. These are the main ports I'm worried about. Got a PowerPoint, you got a HDMI port. The rest of the stuff we'll use off USB or something. HDMI cable. Small end goes to the Raspberry Pi. Big end is going to go to the HDMI cable, like this. Plug it in, like so. That can connect to your TV, computer, monitor, whatever. Have a power supply with an on-off button right there. And if you lose this, do not just grab another one. You need to get the right kind with the right voltage or all that, or you'll mess it up. We have little sticky feet. Go on it. Little polyurethane things. We have our Raspberry Pi here. Now we have protective cover here. We can just peel that stuff off and throw it away. Peel the other one off and throw it away. If you're dying to use the sticky feet, they would go on the bottom here. We already got screws here. They would help muffle the sound of the fan here. Then we have a thank you for buying their product here, their box. So we'll put this away. Okay, now our Pi, you can see it has little blue things there. Those are your heat sinks. This is your fan. It's open. Do not stuff things in it. Some fans are louder than others. And so what you do is you have on this side, we have our ports. There's two HDMI ports. That's HDMI 0, that's the one you use. That's HDMI 1, you could use two separate ones. There you have like your audio. This is our USB-C, this is what powers it. So we plug our, got to show you something else. On the back here, this is the memory card that has everything in it. That's the equivalent of your hard disk. If you mangle that, then you're going to be in trouble. That's 32 gigabytes. Then we have our USB ports. And we plug our Bluetooth thing for our keyboard into this. We plug it into USB 2. We'll save the USB 3s for if we need speed. Nobody types so fast that you need a USB 3 for that. If you plug into Ethernet, this will be your Ethernet port and your lights there. So we plug that in like that. We plug the HDMI into the first HDMI slot here. And we plug the power into the, where to get off to, here we go. Power into the power port. Like so. So you just hit the power button here to turn it on. And we'll be looking for the indicator lights side of there, and they're on this side. Watch right down here as we turn it on. Red one comes on. Then we'll have a green one flash. Flash a couple of times. If it keeps flashing a bunch, you know you're in. If it only blinks once or twice and does not blink again, you may have to turn the power button on again. Sometimes you have to turn it on and off a couple of times, but make sure that you don't have signal on your TV. And do not ever turn it off until you have shut it down, okay? So there we have it up and running, and we have a screen going. All right, so once you log on with that little piece of paper you have, your name and your ID, you'll get to this screen here. If you need to get onto Wi-Fi, you click in that upper right there, and it shows you your available networks. Oops, just turned myself off. Now I'll show you how to log in. You pick your available network, and you put in whatever your code is to get onto your network at the house. Hopefully your network is secured, so not any fool can just sign on to your own network at the house. So, all right, let's see if that thing changes. Looks like it. Yeah, we're online now. So this is kind of what your interface looks like. You can see you have icons. Looks a little bit like a Windows desktop. Over here you have something that's kind of like their version of File Explorer. So if you needed to create a subdirectory or something, looks like we don't have Python projects here. You click on the little new thing here, and you'll type in what you want your folder to be. Python_projects.
That's where we'll put our Python things at. Hit OK, and now you see we have a brand new folder there called Python Projects. And we can make a bookmark there, so it'll be up here in the top in the favorites, so it'll be real easy to find. That's kind of like pinning it in the Windows thing. You also have area up here where you have the programs that are running, so you can see what's going on at the time. Close that. And if you want to modify this, you just right-click up there, and you can pick your preferences. And this is how you can add things to their version of taskbar. We'll pop this off here so nobody mistakenly wipes out our computer there. And there's something we probably need to add on here. Let's see, look through our programs. Oh, there we go, Python. No fun without Python on this thing. So now we have a quick link up there, Python, that we can click on anytime. Don't have to hunt for it. Don't have to go down through a menu or anything like that. That looks good. We'll close that. And so if we want to start Python, we'll click on that. And as you will see, we'll fire up Python version 3.7. That's what we'll be using on these things. And that's our Python shell. We can use it just like we do anything else. We can do is a print hello world. If I can figure out how to spell it, we can do hello world. There you go. Hit hello world. There we go. We can just exit that. It'll work the same way as the other. Control N and get us a new file. You have a lot of other options on this thing. Your default internet will be Firefox. So if we click there, it'll fire up Firefox, and we'll get all Firefox's news or ads, whatever they want to call it. And if we type in CNN.com, we'll get CNN website. I typed it wrong. I did not get it. Try typing my website. I'm good enough. I can type my own website in here, right here, .biz. Booyah! There we go. So that's how you can see that your internet works there. And if we click on the orange M, we can go to the Moodle website. And of course, we'll still be using that. That's what a lot of the course content is going to be, as always. Alrighty. We can bail out of that. It'll close both tabs. If you look through here, there's some other things that you can use. If you have to use Chrome, Chrome is available on this. It's called Chromium on this, but it's pretty much the same thing. Loads about as fast as it does at school. And it brings you up to, I guess, their default page, the Raspberry Pi page. And if you want to log into Gmail, just type in gmail.com, and that'll take you to your Google Gmail site where you can log in. I don't think I'll bother logging in right now. Well, that's where you could log in and get your email. We'll close that. So the other stuff we have on this thing is a suite of programs called LibreOffice. The LibreOffice is kind of somewhere between Google and Microsoft. It's kind of like Microsoft Office Lite there. So we fire up LibreOffice, and you get the word processing program. Fires up in whole screen. Try to scroll. Whoa! Yeah, if you go to a regular window, it really shrinks that thing down. But it's easy enough. You grab the corners there and just grab it, stretch that rascal out. Now you got your whole page there. You can type cool stuff. And you can change the fonts and things. If you don't like that font, you pick something else. Has styles pretty much like you have in Office and stuff. Hello, Python. So that was fun. I'm not going to save that. Anything I can make in 2 minutes, I don't bother saving. Might do it better next time when I have 2 minutes. So that's the Office version that you have there. Now when it's time to leave, from the selections you choose shut down. It'll shut down. See the lights there flashing green. Don't unplug anything until it's done flashing. It's done flashing, the fan's running because it's still plugged in. Now you still don't turn it off until your screen is hunting for a signal. It's like no HDMI signal
Once you get the no signal, then you know nothing's coming out of your Raspberry Pi. Then and only then is it safe to go ahead and turn it off. So,
Well, that's all, guys. Thanks for listening. We'll catch you later. Bye.